Do sunglasses make anyone else feel claustrophobic, or is it just me?
Today's Friday. It's cool today. Temps are really well down. A little reprieve from another summer blast that's coming in a couple of days. So I thought I'd go out to Mazama, stay a little bit low, hit up the Monument Creek Trail. Takes us out to the Lost River Gorge. I've never been there before, so it seemed no better time.
I figured the trail would be clean, nice, free of snags, so I don't have to have any more of my hit points taken off.
Lighting here is pretty bad. There we go. Each time I come out on a trip, I'm trying to tell a bunch of different stories all at once. The first is the story of the place, like what it's like here, what the environment is, what I'm experiencing, whatever senses that I can smell, almost taste, hear. I try to communicate that through the video, which is hard, but you know. I'm also trying to convey the trail conditions, how steep it is, how hot it is, what it's like, what the surrounding environment is, if I can hear traffic or rivers or whatever, if there's history. And that is one kind of story. Another kind of story is my experience on the trail itself. So me running, if I'm worried, if I'm panicked, if I'm excited, elated, how I'm feeling, if I'm tired, if I'm getting cut up like I did yesterday. So this is another kind of story. And these two things are really stuck to the trail, so I can't really anticipate what they're going to be like beforehand. And then third, I try to tell some other story, whatever's on my mind. For a large part of the vlog so far, it's been what I'm going to lecture on. But sometimes too, I'm just thinking about other kinds of things. Like for example, this week I've been thinking a lot about science communication. That's a harder story to tell because oftentimes I come out here to clear my head and to think about it. So the vlogs itself make it difficult to plan the story as well. Ideally, I would have that story planned out. So those are the types of things that I'm trying to weave together. And they don't always work in concert, and it's tough, and it's hard. This water is a tease. It's like right there. So close, but yet so far.
Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, that's not fun for old folks. Not at all. Okay, just a word about trail safety, I guess. In the off chance that some of you folks are not like super experienced outside, on the way here, just about a half mile back, I ran into an older couple, and one of them mentioned that the trail had slumped away a bit and that they had turned around. So that was the slump that you saw. Negotiating that sort of stuff is tough. I'm a cautious guy. I tend to turn around more often than I think most of my peers. Maybe I just talk a little bit about what went into that decision. So first thing I saw is I looked at the exposure. It wasn't that high. I looked like it was a relatively shallow grade of talus. It looked like I'd climb or scramble my way back up if I had to, if I fell. Second, the rest of the trail seemed pretty solid. So it didn't look like it was going to disappear. A counterexample is out by Elawa Falls. Before the big gorge fire that year, part of that trail had washed away, and my buddy Les just danced right over it when we went to go explore. And I decided to turn around there because the trail was made out of dirt, it was made out of mud, and it wasn't clear to me that any more of it was solid, and if more of it had washed away, then it would, in all likeliness, we'd be stuck. So I didn't want that to happen, so that's why I turned around there. But in this case, looked solid, looked like either a big rock or a big log fell and kind of just took part of the talus trail with it. So it seemed fine. Time will tell, I'm still on this side, but I think I'll make it back okay. Nevertheless, you should never do something that you're not comfortable with. So in a situation like that, don't be bullied into doing it. All right, this has been a Sean for Science Trail PSA. Meanwhile, we're almost to the busted out bridge. I guess that was the bridge. Yep. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to call it, so have a great weekend, everybody. See you on Monday.